I don't know if everybody heard Stevie's question in the front here, but he was basically saying, okay, he said if I'm going to say when we vote for independence on September 18th, would the Westminster government renege on what's known as a Section 30 agreement? See, in order for us to get a referendum, I don't want to bore you with the details, but we've got a Scotland Act 1998, and that Scotland Act was very, very restrictive of what we could do, and one of the things we couldn't do is we couldn't interfere in constitutional matters. So Scotland wasn't empowered in 1998 to actually hold a referendum. It's a fact. We weren't allowed to hold a referendum on our own future. The minority government, SNP 2007, and the majority SNP government 2011 changed the ballgame. The Westminster government had to introduce a Section 30 order to increase the powers of the Scotland Act to allow us to hold a legal and binding referendum. There is no going back on this vote. And there is no qualification rule, by the way. Some of you who are old enough might remember in 1979 there was a vote on devolution. And the majority of those voting, 51%, voted yes. But it wasn't 51% of the electorate allowed to vote. And the Labour MP had introduced what's known as the 40% rule. It had to be more than 40% of all of the population, not 40% of the voting population, 40% of all of the population. So if you didn't bother voting in that referendum, you were counted as a no. That's how undemocratic that referendum was. That's not the case here. This is a simple majority. We're going to win it, and there's no way that Westminster is going to stop us becoming an independent country.